Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narc's Nemesis. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you need a one-on-one, y'all make sure y'all check the link in the description. If y'all want to donate to the channel, y'all make sure y'all check the link in the description. Also, welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome to the family. And to my old subscribers, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how the narcissist gets their karma. And for those of y'all that don't know, while I'm talking like this, just in case y'all are like, I ain't finna listen to this motherfucker with no lisp. I don't have a fucking lisp. I just had 2 jaw surgeries, so I'm still healing up, so I'm still talking a little funny. But anyway, we're going to talk about how the narcissist gets their karma. See, a lot of y'all think the narcissist doesn't get karma because y'all are going based off of things that y'all see. Y'all are watching y'all are watching the Facebooks, y'all are watching the Instagrams, the TikToks, that y'all are watching their Snapchat. And what you don't understand about narcissism is this ain't their first rodeo screwing somebody over. This ain't their first rodeo losing somebody. Now, this might be their first rodeo losing the caliber of person that you are, but it's not their first rodeo by far. Narcissists have been through this shit a million times. And the thing with narcissists is they don't have, they don't have the ability of foresight. They go based off of how past supply have reacted in the past. So they pretty much, in their mind, it doesn't exist outside of what somebody has already shown them. So they're pretty stuck in their ways. They're pretty stubborn as far as reactions and results go, because in their mind, oh well, this last supply acted like this, so this is how the other supply is going to act, or this person moved like this, so this is how that person is going to act. This is how you gain the advantage over them, because that's why I always tell people, you got to be different, you got to be outside of the box, because they're expecting you to act a certain way. All that arguing and going back and forth and shit, and showing them your emotions and all that, it's a normal human response. But at the same time, they're expecting you to do this. They're expecting you to go back and forth. They're expecting you to beg them. They're expecting you to give them these fucking Montel Jordan, fucking Dr. Phil ass speeches and go back and forth with them. They're expecting that because a million people before you have done that. But anyway, the way that they get their karma, that you're not seeing it because they know that you're watching. Why? Because past supply has been watching their Facebook, watching their Instagram, keeping an eye on them. Also, they don't want to be embarrassed, because 9 times out of 10, if they left you, if you're a grade A supply or you're a half-ass decent human being, period, they took a loss when they lost you. So they got to put on this big front like they're still winning, like they went on and they went and found the love of their life. They got to put on this front like, oh well, I found the missing link to what I've been looking for. They got to put this front on because they know not only you're watching, but other suppliers watching, as well as the people who they smeared your name to. It's all a big ass show. They don't care about what's really happening. They care about what people think is happening. So a lot of y'all will say, well, I don't see them getting their karma. I don't see them. And I said in another video, sometimes you aren't emotionally ready to see their karma, because you'll interrupt their karma because you still have an emotional attachment to them, or you still have an abundance of empathy towards them. So if you continue to have those feelings toward them, if God does grant you a front row seat at their karma, you're gonna interrupt it because you're still emotionally charged and still emotionally connected to them. That's why a lot of y'all haven't seen anything yet. Also, human nature, whether you're narcissistic or not, you don't see people on Facebook posting or Instagram saying, oh yeah, well, I got fired from my job today. oh, well, yeah, I broke up with this person today. This person's cheating on me. Some people do that shit, but I'm talking about for the majority, the most part. You're leaving out the bad shit and you're posting the good stuff. A narcissist is like that times 10 because they have to, like I said, they're masters at perception management. So they're going to only reflect to you the good times. Case in point, when y'all were together and you were trying to prove to everybody, hey, this person treats me like shit. Hey, this person's bad for me. Hey, this person's abusive. And nobody believed you. Why? Because the picture that they painted on the outside, everybody thought y'all were a match made in heaven because of the fucking perception that has been painted. It's been painted that y'all are on the same page. It's been painted that y'all are madly in love. You know, they're posting the vacations. They're posting the parties, not knowing y'all argued that whole fucking party. Not knowing y'all argued to that vacation and on the way home from it. So what makes you think that they went off and they're going to show these things with this other supply? They're not. If you can be a fly on the wall and see what's really going on behind doors, you'll probably laugh to yourself like, I knew it. I knew something was up behind the scenes. And that's normally what's going on. But anyway, a lot of times narcissists get their karma is because they made the wrong decision. And y'all think, like I said, y'all think they went off and they found this great person. Yeah, it looks great on paper. But what they not gonna tell you is this person don't cook like you. This person don't care like you do. This person don't perform in the bedroom like you do. This person don't have ambition like you do. This person doesn't possess the essence of a caring, empathetic human fucking being like you do. And they'll never tell you this. But I take that back. Sometimes they'll give you glimpses. Like I know my ex-narc, she used to tell me, oh, well, none of my friends, she used to use that word. I hate that word now because of this motherfucker. But anyway, oh, well, none of my friends are ambitious like you. I can't talk to none of my friends about business like you. None of my friends have anything going on for themselves like you do. Some of them will give you brief glimpses of this, but because of the emotional turmoil, you'll kind of forget these things and you'll forget who you are, which is what the abuse is designed to do anyway. But y'all are thinking they went off and they went and found this good person. They might have ran into another fucking narcissist. They might have ran into, hell, somebody who's worse than they are, because there are levels of fucking narcissism. You can have somebody, everybody has narcissistic traits. I got to do a video on that too. A lot of people think they're a narcissist because you know, they started acting just like the narcissist would act, and that's not true. You have what they call narcissistic fleas. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. I'm gonna tap into that in the whole video. But y'all are thinking they went and they met this great person, which it might be great in the beginning, which anything fucking is. You know what I'm saying? Anything is great in the beginning, but once they start, you know, that mask starts coming off, and then you're not answering the hoovers, which you're not supposed to be. I hope you're not. You're not answering the hoovers. So that negative energy that they're trying to give to you, it has to go somewhere, because narcissists don't deal with their own emotions. So you're not around and you're not answering the phone calls. So who do you think they're going to give that negative energy to? The motherfuckers that's closest to them. And you know they can't accept accountability. So guess whose fault it has to be because they lost a good person? The new supply. So now they're taking that negative energy that they would have gave to you and they're giving it to that new supply. The arguments are ramping up. The cheating's ramping up. The gaslighting is ramping up. And now it's pure hell over there. You thought it was heaven, but it's really pure hell over there, because the narcissist often self-destructs. And when you're not answering the hoover, when you're not entertaining them, when they see you moving on and they see you doing better without them, that fuels the discard and that fuels the devaluation for the current supply and other surrounding supplies. So y'all are thinking, you know, when are they getting their karma? They damn near get their karma instantly because of who they are. the person that they really are, it slowly tears down everything that's built around them. Just like it tore down your relationship. And you could have been the best person in the world to them. They can go off and get with Drake. They can go off and get with Chris Brown, Brad Pitt, Beyonce, whoever. They're still going to fuck it up, because it doesn't matter about the essence of the character. The behavior is going to override that every time. So don't feel like, oh, well, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. You gave it everything you had for that person. It's just the contents of their character cannot live up to the contents of your spirit. And that's just what it is. So anyway, they go over there and they destroy their new situation. And a lot of them are embarrassed about the decision that they made, because they got over there. They think they found this, this great person. They get over there, this motherfucker can't cook. This motherfucker can't do shit in the bedroom but snore. This person don't like the shit that they like. They lied about a lot of shit. They might have sold the narcissist on money. It's easy to get the motherfuckers. You sell them a dream about fucking money and they ass is running. They done got sold a dream about this new supply having money. This new supply is supposed to be getting this. This new supply is supposed to be signing this contract, or whatever the case is. And all the new supply did probably is run game. Or the narcissist didn't do enough research because they were emotionally charged and they were looking for any escape route. And they took the first thing that looked appealing. But the thing is, they didn't do their fucking research. And that person ain't half as good of a person as you are. So they went over there and they got cubic zirconium looking for a fucking diamond. And now they got to sit with that and they got to live with that. And they over there, they fucking miserable. Now they trying to get back to you and you ain't answering the phone, hopefully. You in the gym. You done started that new business. You done, if sufficient enough time done passed, you done start dating somebody else. You're glowing. You're brushing your teeth more. You're washing your ass more. You're doing whatever you weren't doing when you were with that jackass, and it's showing on your face. It's showing in your skin. It's showing in your speech. You know what I'm saying? And they got to sit there and they got to live with that. And 9 times out of 10, sometimes that person that they done went and ran off with is doing the same shit, if not worse, to them than the narcissist was doing to you. They done ran into another narcissist. They done ran into somebody who's more manipulative than them. They done ran into somebody who's a better con artist than them. And they got to deal with that. They might have went over there and tried the wrong motherfucker, and you know what I'm saying? That person done keyed their car, bust their windows. That person done physically put hands on them for play. Because I told you, you cannot play with everybody out here. So they might have went over there and played with that person and got knocked upside the motherfucking head because, by the grace of God, you never put your hands on them. They got people out there who don't give a damn, and they will stone cold stunner their stupid ass and pour beer all over them for being a jackass. They done ran into somebody who gonna knock their ass upside the head. They done probably ran over there and played with somebody not knowing this person is a police officer, this person is a lawyer, this person is a sheriff, this person is a state trooper, and you done went over there and played with this person, and they done put a case on their ass and locked their ass up. They done probably ran over there and started playing with somebody. This motherfucker a UFC fighter. This motherfucker is a Army veteran, and the sound of the fucking ice machine raised as hell in the goddamn household, and they done batted this motherfucker across the goddamn head for playing with him. But you never know that because you're on the outside looking in through emotional lenses. You got to think with logic. You ain't gonna never, I'm not gonna say never, because I've been blessed to see some of my ex-narcs karma. But if you're not emotionally ready to deal with it, God is not gonna give you a ticket to see that. And the thing is, it'll really happen when you're not expecting it. When you're not looking for it, you done moved on. You're doing good in life. You're following my program, you're following whoever else's program, and you're excelling in life. And you might be lucky to get a glimpse of what's going on over there. You never know. Case in point, I remember when me and my ex-narc split up, and It had been like 2 months. I think I told this story. But anyway, you know, new members. She pops up at me. She pops up at one of my shows, and I go sit down. This jackass comes and sits down right next to me, and she's going through her phone, but she has her phone faced to where I can see it. First off, I look in the phone and she has pictures of me from off Instagram. Mind you, we rarely took pictures together. If we did take pictures together, they're in her phone, so she could control if they get posted or not. But she has pictures of me saved in her phone. I'm like, why the fuck you got pictures of me saved in your phone? But anyway, she scrolls down to a video. Mind you, she owns a nail salon out here in Houston. And fucking, if she still has it. She's showing me a video, and it's a dude walking up to her shop window, and he throws, I don't know if it's like a brick or some shit, a big ass rock or something, and shatters the window. And I know it was a heat check because, of course, if you see that and you're still emotionally tied to him, you know, you're gonna, whoa, what happened? Are you in danger? This, and this. And I just looked at her and I told her, you better stop fucking playing with people, because somebody out here is gonna hurt your ass for playing with them. Better leave them dudes alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one case that I was able to see, because I'm not finna go bust your windows and do all that shit. But 9 times out of 10, she was playing with a dude who didn't care about that, and he went and bust her shit. And it's like, damn, I gotta go get my dude back, because I got motherfuckers out here breaking my windows and shit. He ain't never broke my window. But that's just a case in point of shit that happens to them. You know, when we leave them, it was just, I was in an emotional place to where I knew I was done. I knew I wasn't going back. And God gave me a little clarification. Hey, keep going, because in some way, shape, or form, she is suffering without you. And it did validate me. It did give me some sense of validation. And it, you know, it gave me the strength to keep going and stay awake, because had I went back to that situation, now I got to deal with whatever motherfucker is out here breaking your windows. Now they might come break my windows. That's another reason when you leave, don't go back, because not only will you interrupt their karma, you'll insert yourself into theirs, and you'll have karma coming from for you that don't even belong to you. But because you're in that vicinity and you didn't listen when God said, hey, I need you to step to the side so I could deliver this damn karma, because they've been running from it, and I haven't been unleashing karma because you're there. You're protecting them because you're blessed and you're anointed. And I don't want to give you this wrath that they owe. So a lot of y'all will go back and like, damn, I went back and my life went downhill. Yeah, because you're receiving their karma too now, because God already gave you a way out. Hey, I need you to step to the side. I got some stuff to handle with this person. But, you know, you want to be Captain Sabo, and you want to, you know what I'm saying, go over there and try to, you know, stop what God had. Man, you ain't going to be able to stop that. He just go, hey, I got to get you too, because you won't move out the way. But I know I rambled in that video. I'm going to do a part 2 because I'm in a rush. I got to go do some shit. I'm just getting up, so got to go handle some business. But y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all take a second right now. I'm trying to get at least 1,000 likes on every video. It's not so I can be YouTube famous. It's so I can get this information out there, because I see so many people suffering and they don't know what this thing is, and we're trying to bring light and we're trying to bring clarity to their situation. So y'all take a second right now, hit the like button. It don't take nothing, boop, that quick. You know what I'm saying? If you need a one-on-one session, the link is in the description. Also, if you feel you can't afford the one-on-one sessions, my Patreon is below in the description. If you sign up to my Patreon, you will get half off of any session for, you know, for life. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a lifetime membership, half off of all sessions. So, you know, that's just something I'm doing to give back to y'all. I appreciate y'all's support. If you need Narc Free 23 merch, it's in the description. Make sure y'all go check out my new single, Superstition. It is out on all platforms. The link is in the description, and it does feature a voicemail, an actual voicemail of my ex-narc trying to hoover me, and I ain't going for it. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is in the description. But other than that, another day, another way, and you ain't got to listen, but I know you heard me.